What if I told you that your biggest enemy isn't laziness, and it's not a lack of talent either? It's something living inside your own head, and it's quietly destroying your future right now without you even knowing it. This is the story of a boy who had everything it takes to succeed, except one thing. And that one missing thing cost him everything, until one coach changed his life forever. Meet Ryan, a boy from a small town, sharp, quick-witted, and full of potential. His teachers called him gifted, his parents beamed with pride, and Ryan had a dream to become a doctor. But there was a problem. Every time Ryan sat down to study, his mind had other plans. A notification here, a YouTube video there, a daydream that swallowed an entire hour just like that. And every time his conscience nudged him, Ryan had the same answer ready. I'll study later. I'm smart enough. I'll catch up. Later never came. The day of the scholarship exam arrived, Ryan's golden ticket to making his dream a reality. He walked in confident. He walked out shattered. His friends, the ones who studied quietly while Ryan scrolled, they passed. His teachers, who once praised him, now looked away. And in that silence, Ryan finally heard the truth. Being smart wasn't enough. He had wasted every chance he had. Shame has a way of waking people up. And for Ryan, this was his wake-up call. Ryan had heard about Coach Miller, a PE teacher known for something far beyond sports. He had a reputation for taking the most distracted, unfocused students and turning them into disciplined, driven individuals. Ryan went to him and admitted everything. "Coach, I can't focus. My mind goes everywhere. I don't know how to stop it." Coach Miller listened. Then he said, "I know, and you're not alone. But before I explain it, let me show you." He set up a toy bow and arrow aimed at a target board and handed it to Ryan. "Shoot the target," he said. Ryan drew the bow, eyes darting at the trees, the field, the sky. He shot. He missed. Coach Miller asked quietly, "What were you looking at?" Ryan hesitated. "Everything." Coach Miller nodded slowly. "That's your problem, Ryan. Not your brain, not your talent, your attention. You're trying to focus on everything at once, and so you focus on nothing." He continued, "A great athlete doesn't see the crowd, doesn't hear the noise. There is only the target. That is what studying needs to be. One target, one focus." Then, Coach Miller shared 4 rules, simple but powerful enough to change everything. Rule number 1, control your thoughts. The moment your mind drifts, and it will, say this to yourself: "This is my study time. I choose to focus." Your thoughts obey the voice that speaks the loudest. Rule number 2, build a routine. Your brain loves patterns. Study at the same time every day. Rest at the same time every day. Soon your brain won't fight you. It will be ready before you even sit down. Rule number 3, remove distractions. Don't test your willpower. Remove the temptation entirely. Phone off, tabs closed. If it isn't helping you study, it has no business being in your space. Rule number 4, practice every single day. Discipline isn't born, it's built. Small habits, repeated daily, grow into something extraordinary. You are not trying to be perfect today. You are training your mind for the long game. Ryan took those 4 rules home and got to work. It wasn't easy. The first week, his mind fought back hard. He'd catch himself reaching for his phone out of habit. But every time, he remembered the target. He remembered the arrow, and he chose to refocus. Slowly, what felt impossible became natural. Minutes of focus became hours. Hours became a habit, and a habit became who Ryan was. Months later, Ryan sat in an exam hall again. This time, his pen moved with calm confidence, no hesitation, no distraction. When the results came out, Ryan finished first. As he stood on stage receiving his scholarship, he didn't think about luck. He didn't think about raw talent. He thought about every moment he chose focus over distraction. Every time he said "not now" to his phone and "yes" to his future. And he remembered the words Coach Miller had spoken to him, words he would carry for the rest of his life. The mind is like a wild horse. If you don't control it, it will drag you wherever it wants, into distraction, into regret, into failure. But if you train it, it will carry you to exactly where you want to go. Ryan's story isn't unique. Millions of brilliant people fail, not because they lack intelligence, but because they never learned to master their own minds. The good news is, focus is a skill. Discipline is a muscle, and you can start building it today with just 4 simple rules. If this story spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more stories like this, subscribe, because there's so much more coming. Be patient, be thankful, keep moving forward.